傷にくっつきません。生まれ変わったバンドエイドです。
時代劇なんて大げさだったかな。
いいえ、斬新ですわ。
人生に太鼓判、リード21、さらに充実。
汗は気力で治す。
パブロン聞くのにな。
待ちなさい。
エンカリゾチーム配合。
素直にパブロン。さささ。
わしのマークのパブロンゴールド。
Love is funny, or it's sad, or it's quiet,
コピー鮮や
or
か。
it's mad.
コピーは見た。
喉、日本バレー。甘露健康、喉飴。
寒い日が続きますが、皆さんいかがですか？寒さもありますけど、疲れが取れなくてね。
冷え性は辛いですね。
寒くてこういう風にしてるから肩こるんですよね。
冷えや疲れにはバブだけの炭酸ガスがよく効きます。皮膚から染み込んだ炭酸ガスが血行を良くしますから、体の芯まで温まります。疲れが取れます。
一緒に走りたい。さらにバリエーションが増えました。メルセデス・ベンツコンパクトセダン 190E。
江戸の歴史を今に伝える人形の秋月では、新作
日本石油。
ミスタームーンライト。
学生援護会のアルバイトニュース。ずっと君のそばにいる。
あなたの微笑み嬉しくて、あなたのためなら喜んでよ。
伊東洋華堂冬物半額1月14日から。
ママ、すごく痛い？
うん、そうね。
おまじないしてあげる。
今バファリン飲んだから。あ、でもお願い。
チチンプイプイ、痛いの痛いの、遠い山に飛んでいけ。
あ、聞いてきたおまじない。ありがとう。
早く聞いて胃に優しい。
包みバファリン。気になりますね、小じわ。そこでドモホルンリンクル、あなたもサンプルから始めてみませんか？
お申し込みは0120-444-444。
Look at this shit. You know what this is, though. I mean, you probably do. I do. I suppose if you grew up like me, you know what this is. You know exactly what this is. You know exactly what we're dealing with here. You can tell me all you want that your mashed potatoes are made with real cream. It's like, yeah, I bet it's real corn too, but like... Like there's a moment, like, okay, there's always a stray corn kernel that gets into the other like jail cell here. I mean, there's always a moment where after you warm it up, you know, after it's done cooking, it's like, okay, I guess this doesn't look too bad. It doesn't smell too bad. I mean, it's never, you know, it's never gonna look like this, right? But I mean, just look at that. I want to cry. I want to cry when I look at this, man. This is depressing. You can do better than this. I mean, okay, so we're not going to try the apple thing. I was thinking of maybe doing like some sort of apple dessert or something. Like, but no, we're not doing that tonight. We're not going to do a dessert tonight. And like corn is not a vegetable. Did you know that? Corn is not a vegetable. It's a grain, right? If you can make bread out of it, it's not a vegetable. Like, think of it. Like rye, corn, wheat, banana. It's a grain, right? It's not a vegetable. So we're going to do some proper vegetables. I got carrot and I did it in the wrong order. I got carrot and Brussels sprouts. I'm going to do carrot and Brussels sprouts again. I got potatoes. I'm not going to mash the potatoes like we would ideally want to mash the potatoes. That's not going to work out because I have the one burner. Burner Coon, who's right behind me right now. He is going to be overworked tonight if I try to do all three at once. And then, like, one's going to get cold. One's going to get cold by the time, you know. Oh, I forgot. I can't have the mask on. Have my model work at the same time. I got to take the mask off. Damn. I wonder if there's anything I can do about that. I don't know. Anyway, okay. I'm going to put this shit back and we'll get started. Yum. Yeah, you think it's yum. I'm going to show you some real yum. Let me put this shit in the freezer. Hold on. I mean, I'll eat it eventually, of course, but like tonight is the night for real food. But okay, so we're going to start with the veggies. And then while those are cooking, we'll prep the potato and put that in air fryer and have that cook. So then around that time, maybe the veggies will be done by at least by the time we finish prepping the meat. The veggies should be done, and so we can take the veggies off of Burner Coon and start on the meat. How does that sound? Sound good to you? Sound good to me. All right. Let's. You know what? Yeah, let's use the Big Johnson knife. Why not? We'll just make some simple circles for carrots. We won't cut this entire carrot. It's going to be too much, I think. Oh, I forgot to prep water. Shoot. Oh, well. Oh, well. Do that much. Just put in. Hold on. Put the gloves on. I can't handle anything. All right. Let's go from there. Brussels sprouts. Throw off the butt. There we go. Oh. I personally tonight, last time I did carrots and Brussels sprouts on stream, I believe I made a butter honey sauce. Honey butter sauce. It was just like equal parts honey and butter. Put it in a cup, and then you put the cup in here while it's steaming. Like a ceramic mug, one that's not going to get damaged by steam, right? Not going to melt, right? And that will melt it and, you know, soften up the honey. And it works pretty well. But I'm just eating by myself. I find the vegetables have plenty of flavor already. Maybe sometimes I'll do some salt and pepper or something like that. I guess I could do salt and pepper. But anyway, when I showed the tweet where I made the preview, the tweet that has the image in the thumbnail that has the Brussels sprouts, those Brussels sprouts are frozen, so they're usually smaller. Like, I don't cut those because they're smaller in the first place. For the fresh ones, you do kind of have to cut them since they're bigger, right? Okay. As I said, I forgot to get some water, so let me get some water in here, and then we'll get Burner Coon and we'll get it started. Okay, that's probably enough water. Everything all set up here. How many times have I done this and I still cannot get the canister to reliably get in? There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright. Move it back here. So I still have room for prepping the other stuff. Alright. And before I forget, I'm going to prep some more water because we're going to need some later, and I really should prep that beforehand. But so I have it ready later when I need it. I did so good on prep this time too. I thought I did. Damn. Oh well. Okay. Potatoes. I think this one, just this russet, will be enough. If not, I'll do one of the reds or one or two of the reds. But let's see here. We're gonna just kind of wedge it up. And then we're gonna toss it in some olive oil with some spices. I want to do like thirds of the quarter here. That is, yeah, that'll work. Let me get them somewhat thin so they get properly crispy. Hopefully, anyway. Okay, yeah, I think one potato will be plenty. Where's the bowl? Use the small bowl. I did wash this beforehand. Didn't skip that step. Washed it and scrubbed it with a vegetable brush. Don't be getting on me about not having my clean vegetables. Washed all of these beforehand. Alright, so we're gonna just put in some paprika here. Gosh, this stuff smells so good. Smoked paprika. Should be plenty. And then do some steak seasoning. So this is Montreal steak seasoning, so it has salt, pepper, salt, spices including black pepper and red pepper, garlic, onion, sunflower oil, natural flavor, and extractives of paprika. So just a good general purpose seasoning. I like to use it on a lot of stuff. So like that should be plenty. And I'm gonna use the secret ingredient. This is the ground ginger I bought for some recipe on here. I don't even remember what recipe it was. I think it was a dessert. But I found it goes quite well on potatoes. Of course, when I've used it on potatoes before, I haven't used the paprika, so it might be kind of overpowered here. But we'll just sprinkle a little bit on there. We'll see how it goes. And then, of course, the oil. Do I have my mixing spoon? So I don't have to get my hands dirty. That'll be happening later. Probably a little bit more. Just kind of stir it around. Try to get those spices mixed all over. They're pretty. Oh, I should have used a bigger bowl for this. They're pretty not well evenly distributed currently. we'll try to fix that. Get the ones that are sticking to the bottom here. Yeah, that should be enough oil. Look at them glistening. Those look like they were going to be pretty good once they're crisped up. I didn't, of course, we're not doing the like fancy starch removal things where you like boil it first, parboil it first, that sort of thing. We're not doing that. But I know those techniques. Those techniques exist. I haven't tried them, but I know they exist. I know like the perfect fry recipe exists. There are videos on YouTube Shorts and all that sort of thing, but we're not doing that. Okay. I think that, whoops, sorry, I keep bumping the mic. I think that is going to be about as evenly distributed as we can get. So let's start putting them on. I'm kind of trying to separate them, make sure they kind of got in between the wedges here. Looks like we've got our water boiling, so we'll turn that down a bit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. All right, let's start putting that on the tray here. Oh, it's dirty. I forgot to clean it first. Well, you know what? It's not that bad. You know what an air fryer tray looks like, or at least you do now. Just do them for about 10 minutes, and then we will flip them all with my tongs, and do them for another 5 or 6 minutes. You know, we'll eyeball it. I think they're going to be so good, though. They look good, don't they? Don't you think? Nah. Look at those. Timer down to 10. Shouldn't have used my hands to put them on the thing, huh? I should have used tongs, which are right here. Right to my right here. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, well, I mean, these things are about to get a lot messier anyway. Alright. Let's put this away. Okay, it fell like open side down on the ground, but fortunately I didn't think it dripped any. Okay. Beef. This is a pound. This is 80-20. I think you know, the lighter fat beef is going to be better in these because you're kind of like eating the meat directly, right? I'm going to use about a third of a pound. In my test cooks, I did about half a pound, which I mean is a lot of beef. It was weighing me down. Like if I'm gonna make other things with this, like we'll just try a third. Let's use another knife coon here. What do you think? Does that look like a third? Okay. Oh, before I go on, so we're gonna put some mushrooms on there, and we're gonna put some onions on there. I was thinking aloud, like, what should I cut before I, you know, use meat on this cutting board? I think it's nothing because okay, these are leftover onions, so I did cut these by hand, but I cut too many. It was half an onion, and I've already used like it was a big onion anyway. And this was from a can of mushrooms, and again, like the can was too big, so I had a whole bunch of leftover. You know, I was gonna do fresh mushrooms instead of using canned ones, but I've got so many left over, I don't want them to go to waste. So yes, we're gonna cut meat on this thing. These potatoes and this carrot, let's get rid of these. I am not cooking these tonight, so let's just put these away somewhere. Okay. we'll do like about that. There we go. So let me put this back in the fridge. We'll put it in foil first, I guess. Oh, get out of there. All right, so in the big bowl, we'll put 1/3 pound of beef, approximately. Get in there. Boom. Get this stuff out of there. Let's just get that gunk all over my hands. All right. We're going to put in an egg. Where's my egg? My egg. Did I not take that out of the fridge? Hold up. Where's my egg? Alright, let me check. Yeah, I forgot my egg. Hold up. Alright. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more, of onions. Don't want too many onions in there or it won't bind properly. That should be plenty. We're going to put in... no, the mushrooms come later. I'm sorry. But we are going to put in our seasoning salt here, our Montreal steak salt. This should be plenty. We are going to put in some breadcrumbs. I have, this is just, you know, panko, plain panko. Of course, you can use cheaper kinds of breadcrumbs or, you know, actual leftover bread if you want. Not going to put in, again, not going to put in too many. A, because we don't want it to be too meatloafy, and B, because it won't bind properly, so do about that. You know I'm eyeballing all of this. We'll put in some red pepper flake, just for a little bite, huh? Just for a little bite. A little bit more. Okay. We'll say that will do. Now we're really getting our hands dirty. You ready? Alright. Mix this all together. Pardon? I'm gonna have to change my gloves after this. We're gonna have a little bit of a intermission. The black gloves are gonna. I'll put. I hate the blue gloves. I hate how they look so clinical, right? Why did my camera turn off? Hold up. Did we get unplugged? What the heck? Alright, I'll fix that. By camera, I mean my phone. Okay. So I will form this into a patty. I should have chopped the onions a bit finer than that. Like, look at this big chunk. I'll take that out. Okay. I don't want it to be too thick or it'll take forever to cook through, and we don't want that. So, say, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? That looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Onions are not as fine as they probably should be. Okay. We'll say that will be our patty. Did I forget to flip her? Oh, I forgot to flip her, didn't I? Oh, how am I going to flip it? I guess I'll have to use a knife or something. Okay. Let me change my gloves. 1 sec. Still be right here with you, but I will just be off camera. I put on some new gloves. So I'm gonna do the blue ones. That's right. The black ones are so small. They take too long to put on, and I'm gonna order some larger black ones. I'm gonna order the same brand that I got, just like the bigger size, right? Just because I like the look of them. You know, I hate the look of these blue ones, but they're just so small. I don't have medium hands apparently. I'm learning this. Okay. Leave this on. Got about 1.5 minutes left on those potatoes. And we'll flip them. Got one on. Sorry, this is taking a minute. Dead air, I know. It's not completely dead. You hear me talking, right? Okay. Let me reach over to my phone here and figure out if I can get it back on. You can't see it. Temperature. iPhone needs to cool down before you can use it. Oh shit. Okay. I guess it got too hot from the burner. Alright, fine. Alright, we won't. Oh wait, I don't want to. We won't use the phone for now. Maybe that'll come back on. Well, oh, what is we won't put it over there either. Let me put it. Up here. Okay. There. Here, I'll just take it out of this thing. It'll be easier to deal with if I take it out of this thing. Okay. Ooh, it is very hot. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, that's a new one. I haven't had that happen before. Alright. This is about ready to ding. I have my tongs here. Let me check that I did bump the camera. Let me check it, make sure we're not showing anything we don't want to show. I do want to get closer to the edge of the... Ooh. Yeah, you got a free leg shot. Congratulations. Okay. Put these back on. Okay. We take them out. I guess I can show you what they look like so far. Not too hot. Can you see them? Yeah, you can see them. They look all right. They look like they're coming along. Okay, let's flip each one here. Don't want to take it out entirely. I can help it. It's gonna be it's gonna be really hot. Pain to like touch. Literal pain. And B. Well, that's it really. A. Hot. This one. Put this one. Okay, back in there. I'll set it for 5 minutes. Let's test these veggies. Yeah, they're done. Okay. Alright. So I'll just set these aside. And it shall be plenty hot at times. Alright, burn it. Come here. You know what? Let me just double check that I don't have anything for flipping before I got some disposable chopsticks. Do you think those would work? I don't know. Okay. Let's just it's gonna be so awkward, but Okay. Kind of awkwardly shaped. No spatula. No, I forgot my spatula. I always think I have everything prep. I thought I did so good on prep today. I thought I did. And so I spent like nearly the full 2 hours that I usually allocate myself to prep these things. I mean, like do last minute prep, right? I was doing stuff last night to like get everything ready. But like the last minute prep, I usually leave myself like 2 hours. Get all that done. And I thought I did really good. So I forgot a spatula and what else? This is college meal prep. What do you mean by that? Do college meals take 2 hours to prep? I guess I'm done with this, so we can move this out of the way. Alright, so we've got some browning on the edges. Give it like 3 or 4 minutes and then we'll flip it and see how we did. Fries have about 2 minutes left and we'll check them, see if we need to do some more. Got my butter here. I guess, where's my small knife? I guess we'll prep the butter. We're gonna need like about a tablespoon. Ooh, it's hard to cut through the paper when it's soft. All right, we'll just leave that like that. A struggle meal channel for college students. Am I? Well, sometimes for sure, yeah. Sometimes more than others. That noodles, those noodles, I still have a lot of those left. Really good. I've been leaving them for, you know, when I have nothing else to make. Okay, so my phone is back on now, but it doesn't look like we have the live 2D connection. Let me see. VTube Studio crashed. Okay, so that is also a problem. Okay, cool. You know what? Screw it. Let me just remove it. Just remove myself from the screen here. Here. Boom. Boom. Okay. All this good software. So speaking of like software and like VTubing, I tested a OBS alternative which has been kind of making the rounds on Twitter, called Meld, M-E-L-D. It was really good in terms of like being able to set up scenes and that sort of thing. I didn't actually try streaming with it, and that's because it doesn't have a studio mode. So just if you're not familiar with VTube Studio, you can have it in one mode. So there's like one canvas, like one box, where you put all the things that you want to appear on the screen, and then, you know, when you click start streaming, whatever's in that box is what appears on the stream. Then there's another mode called studio mode, where you have two boxes. You have one on the left and one on the right, and the one on the right is the one that gets sent to streaming, but the one on the left you can like set up and like change things around, and then when you click a button, that swaps over to the one on the right and begins streaming out. And having that left one is really important for like you know, if something's screwed up and you need to like make changes, because then you can like put the right one, put the broadcasting scene to your BRB screen, and have the, you know, make your changes in the left one where you might be, you know, showing off sensitive information and that sort of thing that you don't want to be on stream. And then you can, you know, transition back when you're done. When you don't have that ability, when just like everything that is on the canvas is immediately going out the stream, that's a huge problem. I don't know how people stream that way, but there are people that have been using it and have been very happy with it. So, you know, whatever, good for them. But until they add that studio mode, I'm not going to be able to use it. And it's a shame because like being able to edit the scenes, that part of it was like so good, so much better than OBS, like night and day. So I really wish I could use it, but without that studio mode, it's unusable for me. And it should be unusable for everyone. Like I said, I don't know how people are using it without that mode. Let's test one of these. Just give it a bite. Just make sure it's not still, you know, hard on the inside. You know, I think that's done. I think that's good. Yeah, it's soft on the inside. Ooh, burned my tongue a little bit on it. It's hot. I should give Meld a shot someday. I recommend it. Maybe it'll work for you, but yeah, it doesn't work for me yet. But I look forward to the day when it will. I'm gonna need some water. Okay. Okay, I think we're almost done here. Let me check underneath real quick. Scraping up my cast iron pan. Oh, still a little pink on the inside. Let's give it a little more time. See, it's not binding correctly. It's coming apart. It's too bad. The one I did in the thumbnail really worked, even though it was much bigger than this one. But this one's kind of coming apart. I wonder what I did differently in that first one. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna put it on here for just a moment while we get started on the mushrooms. So first, where is my line? Where's the cooking line? Where's the cooking line? Just to deglaze it a bit. And then butter and mushroom. Guess I can use the chopsticks for this, huh? Get our Did my music stop, or I just can't hear it? I guess I just can't hear it. Okay. You know what? I want some more mushrooms. A little bit more. Okay. A lot of liquid in those mushrooms. The canned mushrooms, but that's okay. We'll let it melt out a little bit. I'm gonna be adding some water a bit anyway. Okay, we'll see if that's good. I'm gonna add. Oh, where? I'm gonna add half a cube of bouillon. I got half left over here. A whole cube is like too salty, I've found. So we'll just do half. And then we'll add flour. This is making the gravy, by the way. We want like kind of the meat juices in there. Now, like why I recommend not using too fatty of a meat in here, because you don't want like your gravy necessarily to be incredibly fatty, right? So this is the infamous flour that I thought was baking soda when I was trying to make those cupcakes. But it's just flour. Is that going to be enough? That's probably enough. Stir it all around, get it all kind of integrated and mixed up. Make a nice thick sauce. water's burning away already, huh? You know what? We're gonna need to touch more water. This is... This desk is pretty messy. Oh, the bouillon hasn't dissolved yet. Let's get that dissolved. There we go. This desk is pretty messy. I'm gonna try to wipe it down before I take my picture. I'm definitely gonna want to take a picture for this one. Okay. I think, you know what, I should get this paper further away from the burner, huh? I did remember to bring fire extinguisher Kun today. Okay. Alright. So that is the gravy almost done. Let's get the beef back in there. And, oh, where's the spoon? Shoot, I don't have my spoon. Pretty smoky in here. Well, okay. Try to... That is not working at all. You know what? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm gonna turn off the heat. You know what? No, I'm not. I want the sauce a little bit thicker. We will thicken up the sauce a little bit more. That should be good. That should be good. That's good. That's perfect. To the smaller plate. I brought a bigger plate and a smaller plate, but I think the smaller plate is going to be good. Let's carefully get the beef on there. All right. And then that last mushroom. Get on there. Any more sauce on there? I think that's gonna be the best we can do without a spoon. Okay. Let's get the veggies on there. I can't find my fork either. Why? I can't find any. Did everything like fall off shelves or something? Like, let's use things, I guess. Wipe them off real quick. Yeah, it's still steaming hot. These are very hot. Okay. So good, guys. I won't believe it. some potatoes on there. You didn't see that. Okay, that's really good, yeah. That's what we got. Look at that. That is an American meal. Alright, let's try to clean up this stuff a little bit. Oh, I wanted to put chives in there. These are just kind of dried chives, right? Would probably look better if they were fresh, but at least it gives a little bit of color, huh? Not just a big brown blob. Alright, almost done, almost done. Phone. Do a video. Reading my touches incorrectly. Boom. Alright. So, I do have a small knife here for cutting. Alright, let's cut this open and see what we got, huh? Make sure it's properly cooked. It's still a little pink, but should be good enough, huh? For beef. Oh, that's so delicious, guys. You don't even know. Damn. I'm telling you, I tried to... When I made the announcement tweets on Twitter and everything like that, I was like, this is going to be a good one. You guys need to show up for this one. I thought I was messing around, didn't you? Like you didn't realize like what was going on. Like have some veggies. Yeah, really flavorful. Fresh Brussels sprouts really got a good flavor. I don't understand people that don't like Brussels sprouts. I think that are Brussels sprouts one of those things where like they taste like dirt to some people, or like medicine or something? Not to me. I'll try potato. I did bring some dipping sauce, but let's just try potato. Yeah, those turned out better than expected. You know, usually when you're just messing around with potatoes, they don't not all that well, but these did. Potatoes in the air fryer anyway, man. I think it helps that I used a lot of oil, so like they're not very crispy, kind of like still soft and mushy, but I can deal with that. Then, ooh, I do chase the ginger. Ooh, I like that. Like if you take some potatoes and just cut them thin, like chips, like potato chips, right? And then fry them up with some of that ginger, they're really good. Well, this is going to be one of my favorite Let 'Em Cook streams ever. That's how it turned out. It's freaking delicious, man. You don't even know. I put a recipe in the description. I did make some changes. I don't remember exactly what they are off the top of my head, but if you look back on what I used in this video versus what's in the recipe, you know, it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to eat all of this right now. Okay. But you guys don't want to see that or hear that. I can taste the chili flakes. Nice little spice. So I will call it here. This definitely is one of the best things I've ever made on this stream. On this stream series on this channel, right? It's freaking good. I really recommend it. Definitely puts that frozen shit to shame. Shall we look at the frozen shit again? Let's compare. Wait, which would you rather eat? Which would you rather eat, huh? Would you rather eat something with some color, right? Or would you, like... Come on, like, look, okay, look. See? Go like this. Anyway, cook this. Try it. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. So, I haven't decided what I'm going to do for next stream yet. Next Let 'Em Cook yet. I might go back to that idea of checking out that old World War II era cookbook. That might be fun. Of course, I will announce it on Twitter once I decide. Probably decide in the next couple days. Until next time, whenever and wherever that may be, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to eat all of this. I mean, I'm probably going to cook some more tomorrow because now I have that leftover beef that I just opened, right? So I might have like 3 days in a row of this. Can't really go bad with that, right? Can't really go wrong with that. Ooh. So, until next time. 無理しないで
ね。この番組は楽しい食生活と健康をお届けする雪印乳業と雪印食品、雪印ローリーの提供でお送りします。
It's so freaking good, guys. You don't even know.
好きな人と一緒にいると美味しくなるのはなぜですか。気取ってスイート。
出ました。100% ビーフの本格派牛